has been everywhere.
And everything magnified. In a game of this magnitude, the microscope clearly on their go-to guy, and he came up huge in that first half.
That's what he's known for. Does not shy away from the marquee. His ability to raise his game according to the situation is what separates him.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Enes Kanter is out there with Griffin, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And there's the feed to Harden. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. 7 points for James Harden.
Boy, Harden is really pouring it on right now. Fear the beard.
The drive by Paul, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Paul.
Chris Paul at the line for 2.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Redick passes to Kanter. Green with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. Back to Kanter. He kicks to Redick. Shoots. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Houston leading by 16. Here's Ariza. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ariza's got his first points of the night.
All right, Houston, coming on the corner, your own Rockets power dancer. Give it up!
Well, this is a good chance to check out some of the regular season's league leaders. Let's look at this year's top free throw shooting 2 guards. Take a look at Redick, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a 3-point play the hard way.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I think even if they get whistled for a fair number of charge calls because of that aggressive mindset, it's worth it. When you're an elite free throw shooter, and these guys are, I think you've always got to be aggressive in trying to get yourself to the foul line.
And Parker, here we go.
And what a game for Parker. He has 15 points and 1 rebound. He's been just as deadly from beyond the arc as he's been inside of it.
He showed the versatility and the range today.
So for the Rockets, Capella's checked in, and it's Patrick Beverley in for James Harden. And the Clippers with a change here too. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Crawford kicks to Redick. The dish to Green. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Houston.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Beasley. The Rockets making a switch here. Then for Houston, Booker, he's checked in for Howard. Bayless comes in for Michael Beasley. And Parker subbed in for Patrick Beverley. The Clippers also making some changes. Dawson's checked in for Green. Goudlock comes in for J.J. Redick. And D.J. Augustine subbed in for Paul. The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Really left alone that time.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Rockets leading by 23. Parker outside. To the inside. Stolen by Kanter. And Augustine kicks to Kanter. Poked away. And here we go. Parker heading to the hoop. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Augustine dishes to Crawford. 6 on the shot clock. And Capella sends it back. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Houston making some changes. Ariza comes in for E'Twaun Moore. And it's James Harden in for Jared Bayless. Griffin's checked in for Los Angeles. It's Parker with the drive. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Crawford with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. It's stolen by Ariza. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And the dunk by Parker.
You're kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Augustine against Parker. Parker with the steal. 3 seconds left. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Parker. Ariza's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Beasley out there with Booker, and it's Parker in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
There's the pick. Pulls up, high post, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
McDaniels kicks to Parker. Beyond the arc, and that one's good. Parker's got 6 points in the quarter.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Parker with the steal. And finished off by Parker.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just bad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
And Augustine kicks to Green, fades, and the Clippers miss again.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Parker outside, unloads, no luck, and the Clippers will come the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Iguodala kicks to Augustine. Rockets with the rebound. Parker's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Finished off the break. 6 points for Ariza.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Augustine. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Howard's checked in for Trevor Booker. Decker comes in for Michael Beasley. Ejuan Moore is checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Jared Bayless subbed in for McDaniels. Now Augustine, there's the pick. 6 to shoot. And Parker with the block. Pulls up for 3. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And it's 37 points for Parker. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Stripped it away. Hunter, the pass to Green. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The pass to Dawson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Augustine, and it's sent back by Howard. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So, for the Clippers, Crawford comes in for Jeff Green, and Goudelock subbed in for Augustine. Parker drives in, count the bucket. Parker's got 39.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Here's Goudelock. Here's Dawson. And the shot falls short this time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Crawford. Good on the 13-footer.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Rockets.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Parker. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the high. Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Here's Goudelock. Shot is off. Great D that time from Howard. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Here's Goudelock, and the Clippers miss again. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Parker with the 3. Count that one. Parker's got 45 points.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
It's free. Good game. Glad we got the W.
Of course. W comes first.
Always, man. Same thing again next time, right?
I hope so. I'll be ready.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, okay, enough fooling around, I'm taking over now. What are your thoughts, Shaq?
Starting out the